you, Jesus. Today is another day the Lord has blessed and the Lord has made. You are welcome to this great platform, the Years of Christ Evangelical Ministry. You are welcome to our today's theme, which says marriage classes. Wherever you are, put up your questions, put up your discussion topics, and we can discuss even online, either via chatting or via live chat. We can discuss, we can begin to deal on matters that can help us to beautify and help our marriages to grow. The whole intention is that the will of God will be done. The whole intention is that God will be glorified. The whole intention is to deliver homes and families and relationships that has been in pain and challenges and thereabout. Therefore, we'll move ahead with our discussions. Last time we were discussing about the plans that we have. The series of plans that will deal on the plans that we have according to marriage plans. So we'll continue from where we start. So now another thing we're going to look at is to ask you a very beautiful, striking question. As a married man, when last did you give your wife money for her needs? When last? Can you think about it? When last did you give her money for her needs? How long was that? So these are the things that helps to bring relationship and communication together. You know, like I said, a marriage and relationship is all about communication. Healthy communication. So, and when you don't take care of certain things and certain areas, it affects that relationship and more or less affects the marriage for those who are already in marriage. So when last did you give her money for her personal need? Her personal need. If it has been long, is it good for your marital love? Is it good for it? If you have stayed longer and longer and longer, is it good for the marital love? Is it good? So when last did you give account to your husband? As women, have you taken your time to account all the activities and the transactions of money to your husband? Have you taken your time to account to her? Do you think it's not necessary? Even when it is your money, do you think it's not necessary to tell your husband these are the movements of money, the way you deal with money to your husband? Don't you think it's necessary? I want to prove to you that it is necessary and that God requires that from us because it helps to build our relationship, it helps to bring togetherness, it helps to build oneness among husband and wife. And it also helps you so that your husband will be the one to organize and do things accordingly. But when you leave it in the hands of God to ask you for this account, I don't think you can be able to give that account before God. The next point says, if it has been long, is it good for marital love? That's what we say. Point 50 says, how do I relate with my wife? Ask yourself question, how do you relate with your wife? How best could you discover or say that you should relate with your wife? Why are you keeping secrets to your wife? Why are you not relating to her based on information around you and as you have gathered? Why are you not telling her certain things that could help to organize and build up the family? How do I relate with my husband? How do you relate with your husband? Some of us, our relationship, the way we talk to our husband, the way we tell our husband things, the way we relate, the way we give him information, the way we even demand things from our husband is totally wrong. It can affect relationship and marriage. Point 52 says, the way I handle my wife, is it fair? Point 53 says the same thing, the way I handle my husband, is it godly? Is it of God? Is it fair? The way you are handling her, is it fair? The way you are handling him, is it fair? Ask yourself that questions and answer it to yourself, because if you don't answer these questions, it will be affecting you. It will be affecting your marriage without you knowing. And when it grows up, it will begin to shake the foundations of your marriage. How do we care for our children? Have you taken cognizance of such questions? How do you care for your children? How do you care for your children? Have you ever had a family meeting for once? Have you ever sat down to discuss with your wife, to discuss with your children? If we have, when last did we have the meeting? When last did you have the meeting, the discussion with your children, the discussion with your wife or your husband? Do everything possible to engage in discussion with your children, discussion with your elderly children, the ones that have grown of age, discuss with the young ones, discuss with your spouse. If we have not, will it not affect your family? If you have not had discussions with your children, your spouse, will it not affect your family? Definitely it will. It will definitely affect your children, your spouse, and thereabout. So that is why we want to look at how to understanding of your marriage. So marriage, the sweet taste of marriage is guaranteed for the bitter taste of marriage experiences, acquired from many seasons of marriage and family life. So you gather the sweet taste of marriage from the bitter taste, from the experiences you have known, you have seen. You gather the real taste of marriage from those areas. It's very, very important. So you can't just say begin to enjoy marriage, begin to enjoy. No, there are challenges, there are things that can discourage you, there are things that can affect your relationship and your discussion, your communication, your provision, and whatever things that you need in marriage. Those things can affect you. Those things can rise up. So how do you handle it? It is you grow from that taste, from that bitter taste, and generate a sweet taste of marriage. I now pray for you. In the name of Jesus Christ, who ask the Lord for his assistance to obtain knowledge about marriage and family, so that you and we all can stand firm in marriage and family, so that we will demonstrate to others what our life will is for those who are married in the name of Jesus. To demonstrate to others the kind of lifestyle we live in marriage. Now, this is the just steps we're going to take in understanding of marriage. 1, take that step as personal as between you and your husband. I will start from today to learn more about marriage and family. That's your step. Step 1, I will start from today to learn more about marriage and family. Step 2, I will start by praying to God concerning my marriage. Step 3, I will be adequately convinced before I get into any marital relationship and family life. Before you get into whatever serious relationship or so, you must be convinced. Take number 4, I will develop a good mind and mature before marriage. 4 or 5, I will be ready to bear any condition and handle it to the glory of God. I will bear any condition and handle every condition to the glory of God. That is how to build up yourself to understand marriage. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord show you kindness. May the Lord continue to lift your spirit high. And may the Lord bless your home and your relationship. I am Esther Stephen Amajimuchibuzo. I'm a marriage counselor and a spiritual. Bye-bye.